Good day or evening. I hope all is well with you. Welcome to Filling Your Soul, living with meaning and purpose through the wisdom of the Kabbalah. Today's topic is on seeking what you love to do to find meaning and purpose. In episode 57 of Filling Your Soul, David Brownstein, MD, shares his views about living with meaning and purpose. He speaks about something that seems so simple and yet so relevant, as some of us are not always sure how to go about finding their meaning and purpose. According to Dr. Brownstein, it's best to be in touch with what really makes us happy. He suggests that if someone has an unhappy existence, they can do something about it. Why be miserable? He also adds that if you can find a career you love to do, you're ahead of the game. However, even if you don't, you can always find something in your life you love to do and pursue it. So how can you bring happiness into your life when you may have many responsibilities to others? And or there are certain situations in life that may make you feel wounded, so happiness may elude or escape you. Life happens, and sometimes we may have little or no control over certain circumstances. Perhaps we have done everything we can to the best of our ability. Being proactive and seeking victory in our efforts, which Kabbalistically corresponds to the Sephir or divine channel of Netzach, is something we can apply. Yet at some point, we can only submit or surrender to what is, which represents the Sephir of Hod, or splendor. Despite losses and disappointments we may have experienced, we can have control of making it a priority to nurture ourselves and find an island of happiness in our work, or even in a minor occupation or hobby that brings light and love into our hearts. In the 90-plus study conducted at the University of California on individuals in their 90s, which was headed by Dr. Claudia Kawas, a neurology specialist, one of the findings showed that participation in a hobby for 2 hours a day was associated with a longer life. Although not all of us are in this age range, and some of us may not have the time to enjoy a hobby 2 hours per day, to me, it signifies that doing something we love and utilizing our creativity and potential enhances the beauty and worth in living. In addition, writer and therapist Dennis Palumbo, in episode 27 of this podcast program, points out that we have a responsibility to ourselves to develop and utilize our talents, like raising up a child. This reinforces the concept of living with meaning and purpose when we find something that we love to do that is beneficial to ourselves and to others. Now, you may ask, how can I find time in my life to pursue what I love to do when I can barely manage all my other responsibilities? We can schedule in 10 to 15 minutes at a time and perhaps sacrifice other activities that may be farther away from our home, for example, that can save us time and energy. Allowing ourselves to do what we love in our career, when possible, and our avocation, can infuse us with happiness and bring meaning, purpose, and joy. In this way, the life we're given can become a true treasure hunt as we partner with our Creator to become open to possibilities and discover our talents. We can do this by realizing our resources, creative energy, and potential, which comes about through our efforts. This love and zest for living can open our hearts to gratefulness for our blessings and ripple outward to all areas of our life. Here are some tips to bring joy and meaning. 1. Find a peaceful place. Bring pen and paper to journal what may come up. Take some deep breaths, breathing in from your nose and out through your mouth, and relax. Begin to connect by writing about what it is you love to do. Delve deeply into all the possibilities and why each thing you love to do is meaningful to you. 2. Choose the ones you have written and prioritize which ones mean the most to you. 3. Come back to this another time and write a mission statement that aligns with your values and what you love to do, including talents you have that you can use, and include all your senses. For example, how you feel, what it looks like, what it sounds like, etc. Taken from Ethics of Our Fathers. Who is the man who is rich? He was happy with his lot. We may not be happy every moment. Sometimes it is necessary to process what is going down and be proactive or submit when appropriate. However, it is to our benefit to be all we can be and feel at peace knowing we are partnering with our Creator to find our truth and make a difference to ourselves and others. If you would like information on other topics, I welcome you to subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. And for my free gift, go to livingwithmeaningandpurpose.com/gift. God willing, until we meet again, wishing you health, happiness, success, and blessings.